Ladies and gentlemen,
all patriots.
any patriots in the house?
Those of you who haven't read, there's a wonderful person. His name is former degrees from Harvard. Argued in one case at the Supreme Court, learned just how corrupt he wanted it. But he also learned that what's happening is his sister is Meredith Vieira from Today Show. And it's Ed Vieira, brilliant person, known well. He is the foremost attorney and expert on the Federal Reserve, knows that the money systems bring governments down, bring countries down, failures of the monetary system collapse countries. And so he did this enormous work over a piece of tome, two-volume tome, with thousands of footnotes and references and citations and the like, and determined without doubt that the current Federal Reserve System is unconstitutional. But it made him think that it is going to bring this country down, and that as the country economically, so in 2005, he concluded that if that's true, there's going to be chaos, and the only constitutional homeland security is the well-regulated state commissions. And so he embarked in 2005, wrapping his mind entirely around this whole issue, knowing that the people, knowing the only thing that's going to save the people from just total tyranny and despotism, with all the trouble that's brewing. He saw it, one of the first to see it so clearly. And he embarked on this well-regulated state militia, and he's publishing a series of 3 sort of how-to books. This is the first one. It's Constitutional Homeland Security. Lays out it's a tough read. You've got to, because he's so brilliant. It is a tough read. You've got to read things sometimes 2 or 3 times to fully understand, exactly, what he's saying. But stay with it. It's 1995. You can get it from his website. It's on here somewhere. Every delegate to the convention, to the Continental Congress, will have one of these and will have read it and studied it in preparation for their work in Philadelphia. Those are the 2. So the time has come. Go back. The time has come to temporarily set aside the lesser issues of our lives and commit ourselves once again to the cause of liberty. If there must be trouble, Tom Paine said, if there must be trouble, let it be in my day that my child may have peace. The cause of America is in a great measure the cause of all mankind. Regional meetings, that's what I'm doing now. This is the first one. Every day I'll be in another city, going across the country, back riding to every one. We'll be speaking. The purpose of these meetings is to, we want to, and anything you could do now, the schedule from here on in is posted on the website. Do what you can. You want attendance, a high attendance, as high as possible at every one of these upcoming meetings. This is a tour in preparation for the Continental Congress, which is upcoming. We want as many people involved now as we can. We want to explain why this is why this is necessary, what may come of it, and we want to begin the process of selecting delegates. Delegates to the Constitutional Continental Congress that have a demonstrated passion for the Constitution. They've demonstrated it in their lives as authors, as scholars, activists, again, respectable people in their community. We want them to be delegates, so send your nominations. We'll put those nominations on all 50 state websites, which are available through our website. And there are 3,141 county websites available through our website as well. We'll put those nominations up there, and eventually people in those states will vote who they'd like to send off to Philadelphia to be a delegate. This is going to be very expensive. cost of the Constitutional Center, a minimum, we're contracting for a minimum of 2 weeks, as much as a month. It's $14,000 and $1,000 a day after that, for the first 2 weeks, and then $1,000 a day after that. That's just the beginning. There's the cost of getting all of these delegates. Those who can't afford to pay their own way. We want the people in the states to help them get there, to do their work. And then, as a last resort, this foundation will raise the money. And but the cost of transporting these delegates there, and the cost of lodging them and feeding them for the duration is expensive. The cost of public relations. The country needs to know about this. This is not a secret. These are open covenants, openly arrived at. Picture this. The Constitution, all of this is on our website, one of these articles that I encourage you to read. The Constitution Center, it's only a few years old. It has a grand hall. It's large enough to set up 50 tables for 3 delegates from each state, plus another 50 tables, which we'll do, for up to 3 delegates from the state legislatures. They will be invited to attend, to observe, not to participate unless called upon, but to observe. We recognize, our state legislatures and give them an opportunity to know, that there's so much fine federal government these days, and the same political parties control all access to all ballots and all that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, we're going to give the state legislatures an opportunity to send 3 delegates to observe. And then around 3 sides of this room will be more than adequate space for members of the government, members of the public, and members of the media to come and observe, not to say anything. No camera shutters, no bright lights, none of that. Philadelphia in 1774 through 1776, we wouldn't know what happened in the room had it not been for local reporters that happened, to cover the event. We, on the other hand, will have reporters and full transcription of everything that goes on there, all discussions, debates, and so forth. We'll be doing live webcasting so that the people back in the states, in the respective states, can see keep up to date on everything that's going on in Philadelphia, so that they come to understand. A growing number of people, hopefully, will have an understanding of exactly why this is necessary, and why whatever it is, course of action is decided upon is justified. And this isn't going to work in this day and age. It's almost impossible for individuals and small groups to prevail against our government. It's going to take people power. It's going to take 5%. I don't know. Shoot for 5%. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. But 15 million people is 5% of the population. 15 million people participating in whatever the course of action is going to make a difference. A few 100,000 or a few thousand isn't going to make any difference to everyone. So it's very, very important that the people in the states know about this and they gravitate towards that website. It's kind of like the committees of correspondence. You gravitate towards that website and you see what is going on in Philadelphia, and you follow all the debates. That's the vision. That's the plan. It's all very expensive. One of our objectives is to have you start nominating delegates to this convention. And they'll be screened and they'll be posted on the state websites. But another objective, of course, is there are people out there like Al Gore and Lee Iacocca, people who are wealthy and influential, and they take up causes. Well, freedom's a cause. And we're looking for those donors, those wealthy donors, who can write the larger checks, can afford to write the larger checks, because they're concerned about what's happening to America. And they want to see this Continental Congress progress and succeed as a reasonable solution, to the problems that this country has. The people have got to begin to push back. It's long overdue. Okay. So I think that's about all I have to say. I'll answer all questions. So yes, go ahead. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Yeah, please, there's a lot of expenses associated with this tour, and so we do like to ask for donations. Thank you very much.